and welcome to a special episode of Shift Focus. It's colorful, it's going to wake you up and leave you wanting more. Now this is the Diwali season and I'm rounding up the colorful events which are making headlines. A visit to the opera on Shift Focus. Western classical music in its full glory and form. Fashion forward with the latest cuts that's burning up the RAM. Let's start the show on a musical note. Not a high-pitched soprano, but more like a deep Nordic timbre. A showstopper, this tenor and opera singer was in town to perform for music lovers and musicians as part of the Sweden-India Nobel Memorial Week 2010. I know you're curious, so let's watch on. Very often that we get to see an opera performance right here in Chennai. Well, for those of us who can't really afford a ticket to go to London or to the States or to any other part of the world where you see these performances, I'm bringing it to you right here in Shift Focus. I'm talking to Swedish-born tenor Mats Karlsson, and thank you for being here today. So this is your second visit to India, your first time in Chennai. So what are you expecting from the Chennai audience?
Yeah, I hope they will enjoy this kind of music. I will also present some Swedish music and some music from the world of musicals, West Side Story, for example. So I hope they will enjoy the evening. I think there is some interest in this country about the Western classical music. So and I think musical is international, and it wakes up feelings inside of you. So, and that's what opera is about.
So, after a lovely chat with the charming blue-eyed tenor, it was time to watch the show unfold inside the Mutta Venkata Subbarao Concert Hall. As the rain pitter-pattered on the roof, the stage resonated with the powerful voice of Mats Karlsson, accompanied on the piano by Swedish pianist Michael Engström. The gentle notes from the piano matched the shimmering Nordic timbre, note for note.
First time they're coming to Chennai. They've performed in Pune, Mumbai and New Delhi earlier, and we thought it was time to head southward. So Chennai is a good place to start because the audience here is receptive. It has a good ear for music.
The repertoire for the evening was a hand-picked selection of the finest from Mats Karlsson's recitals. From Swedish classics, German, Danish and French recitals, and even the famed Nessun Dorma. The evening was a surreal and beautiful experience for Western classical music aficionados. But sadly, this evening's Western classical performance was a reality check on the lack of publicity for such musical talents. A thought echoed by a fellow Western classical singer, Sharon Albert.
Who are being trained in the city, a lot of people including me. There are a lot of good singers here, but they're there's no outlet to showcase their talent, and they're pretty well talented. A lot of people here are well talented and pretty talented.
Sharon might be right, but for her and those who attended this evening, it was an unforgettable night at the opera. So what do fellow musicians think of the recital? What did you have to say about the recital? You're a violin player yourself.
I think it was beautiful. It was a complete different, maybe an experience. I think one of a kind. First opera I've been to, so it was really nice. I think it was really credible. Really good singers there.
And what did you think of it?
Well, it's been a great experience. You don't have the opportunity to be at many operas in Chennai, and this one from Sweden was really marvelous. Und beschwor's darin die Bösen, die sich, was ich nie gewesen. Heilig, heilig, ans Herz dir sah.
Mats Carlsen is the first recipient of the Scandinavian Ossi Björling Award. Now, Ossi Björling was a famous Swedish opera singer in the 1900s, and Mats is just 3 years into opera singing.